Well, it's happened again. I was gonna scream at the top of my lungs, but it's quite late. It's probably about 10. No, not even fucking 10 p.m. What am I saying? Like 7 p.m. 10. Anyway, it has happened again. Dillon Danis has officially pulled out of the KSI fight. Now, we did a video, I think just under a week ago, and we were speaking about how Dillon Danis might possibly pull out of the KSI event, and we were speaking about how he was talking about the rehydration clause, and that might cause problems, but then KSI basically took it out and goes, right, no rehydration clause, all this and that. Now, apparently, this I'm going off what I've heard, apparently Dillon Danis has pulled out of the fight, and the reason he has, apparently, is because he said that he doesn't have the correct trainers, or the correct training camp or anything like that. So his excuse is he doesn't have the correct team to put him in a good position to win this fight, which doesn't make sense because he's had so long. He signed the contract over 2 months ago, I'm pretty sure they said. So he's had a long time to get a team. Then on top of that, he's saying it's not going to put me in the same good position to win. But he obviously, I know it's all talk. Obviously, that's how you build the fight. But I think Dillon Danis truly believes that he could have easily beat KSI in this fight. And why would you need a good team and all of that? And I also don't think that he was going to make the weight. But KSI pulled the rehydration clause out and said to him, all right, come in whatever weight you want. But Dillon Danis still pulled out. Now, we all saw it coming. But some of us wanted to just hope, some of us wanted to just hope that he would stay in it and we'd finally see Dillon Danis get in a ring and get beat up. Usually, like, I'm not biased in these videos, but I just want to see Dillon Danis get beat up. I feel like we all want to see Dillon Danis get beat up. But, so, unfortunately, he's pulled out and he will not be fighting KSI on January the 14th. Now, this obviously happened. Dillon Danis is out now. We all thought, right, well, the backup is Joe Fournier. That is the backup fighter. He confirmed it. Mams Taylor confirmed it. No, he's not. He is not fighting KSI. He is on the card already, fighting someone else. FaZe Temper. FaZe Temper's fighting KSI. Now, I'll tell you exactly what I think, and I want to know your opinions down below in the comments as well. I wanted to see JJ fight, obviously, Dillon Danis, but I did say that Joe Fournier would be a tougher challenge, and would actually give KSI some credit, you know what I mean? But he's obviously fighting FaZe Temper now. Now, I will basically just say my opinion straight up. I don't get this fight. Multiple things I have wrong. First off, FaZe Temper was supposed to be fighting a mystery opponent, which was supposed to be announced to him. That was just announced on the night walking down. I thought that was a good idea. I was kind of iffy about it at the start, but I was like, you know what, that's kind of cool. It might go one way, it might go the other, but that's kind of cool. He could walk down, and, you know, it'll be like a surprise thing, never done before type thing. But I think what happened is they couldn't find an opponent for FaZe Temper. I think they did that because they couldn't find an opponent that early for FaZe Temper. So they said, right, we're going to surprise you in the night to give them more time to find an opponent. Then because they didn't find an opponent, they thought, right, we're going to choose FaZe Temper to fight JJ for multiple reasons. A, he doesn't have an opponent, so we can kind of be like, oh, JJ was the mystery opponent the entire time. You know what I mean? They're going to pull that. Or, because they didn't want to fight Joe Fournier on such a short notice. And I would have loved to see JJ fight Joe Fournier. Like I said, it would be a tough challenge. It wouldn't be JJ gets in there and fucking easily wins. If JJ's going to win, he's going to have to fucking dig deeper than he did against Logan Paul. And that is it. And I think that they thought themselves, we don't want to throw JJ in this ring. And I think JJ thought to himself as well, I don't want to throw myself in this ring on such short notice against someone who's actually dangerous and can actually hurt me and beat me. JJ will probably not admit that. Mom Taylor will probably not admit that. But at the end of the day, you know, I like JJ. I'm a fan of him. But it is how it is. I think that's why he understands that short notice to fight someone who is a threat isn't a good idea. FaZe Temper Slim. Slim obviously was the one on short notice. But FaZe Temper obviously also technically got short notice against Slim. And because he built so much confidence, whenever he got short notice against Slim, well then he was kind of just like, oh, it don't matter because I've trained hard. That would have been the same as JJ. Then he would probably have thought, oh, I've trained my ass off, blah, blah, blah. But his level for training for Dillon Danis to beat Dillon Danis is here. To beat Joe Fournier would be up here. And that might fuck him over. So I think that's why they didn't do it. Now, Temper versus KSI, do I like the idea? Like I said, I don't get it. I'm not fond of the idea, if I'm being perfectly honest. And the reason, there's many reasons, but one of them is I don't really like seeing people who are friends fight. And there's one reason for it. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, but it's for entertainment. Yeah, I get that. But my issue is I want to see two people who actually want to get in the ring and knock each other out and like talk shit to each other. Get in that fucking ring and try to knock each other out. That's why when Gibb versus KSI was a possibility, I was like, nah, I don't want to see it, because I like both of them. I don't want either of them to lose. And I want to see shit talk, and I don't want to see them shit talk each other because they're friends. You know what I mean? Same with Temper, same with JJ. They're on good terms. Obviously, there's been a little bit of trash talk in the face-to-face online, which I saw earlier. But at the same time, like, there's not going to be a big amount of trash talk. I think we're all confident that JJ's winning this fight anyway, so it's not going to be, you know, that big of a challenge. No disrespect to FaZe Temper, but Slim beat FaZe Temper, and this is what I'm getting into. FaZe Temper fighting KSI for FaZe Temper's point. I don't see it, because I don't see him beating KSI, right? If he beat KSI, amazing. No offense to him, I doubt it. And here's the thing. Say if he loses the KSI, how does that get him any closer to the Slim rematch? Because Slim beat FaZe Temper. If FaZe Temper beat JJ, that gets the Slim rematch. If he loses to JJ, well then what does it do? Because Slim thinks he can beat JJ, so he would be like, well, I think he can beat him. You failed to beat him. You failed to beat me, so I don't want the rematch. You're not worth it. So it just doesn't make sense for KSI's point. It's not going to give him that much credit because it still is an influencer. And it's not going to give FaZe Temper much credit if he loses, which he, you know, I'm guessing he will. Type thing. Like, that's not me trying to be an asshole, because I like FaZe Temper, but I just don't see him winning the fight. Slim would have been the better matchup, but I also understand Slim already had a fight with Tom Cincinnati. The only way they could have done that is if they swapped FaZe Temper and Slim and FaZe Temper, and had Temper face Tom Cincinnati and Slim face KSI. But, you know, people are hyped for the Slim Tom Cincinnati thing, so I don't think they really wanted to do that. I don't think it's the smartest move. I would have liked to see JJ fight Joe Fournier, but I also understand from their point of view, they don't want to fight someone who's that much of a threat on such short notice. But either way, DILLION Danis is now pulled out of the fight. Shocker, because he always fucking does this. But hey, that is my overall coverage on it. That is my overall thoughts. I just want to do a quick little video. I want to do more videos leading up to the fight. Maybe watch some training footage. If you have a particular fight like Saul Poppy, Josh Bruckner, which I said I believe is going to be fighting tonight. If you've seen training footage from them, or anything that's interesting that you want me to react to, comment it down below. Even post the link, or even just message me on Instagram. You know, I'll like pop up my Instagram somewhere on the screen right now. You can pop up there. That's where I kind of cover, engage with views on all my YouTubes. And you can let me know if you want me to react to it, so I can do a few more videos. But yeah, that's my overall coverage on DILLION Danis pulling out of the KSI fight. It sucks, but it is what it is. And YouTube boxing, it just seems to be cursed and full of pullouts. So it is what it is. You can't change it. Now we're going to see FaZe Temper fight KSI. But at least Saul Poppy versus Josh Bruckner, Slim versus Tom Cincinnati is still on the card. So they're going to be the main fights, in my personal opinion. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Are you excited for Temper versus KSI? Are you disappointed? Do you think it was the best option? Would you have liked them to fight Joe Fournier? What is your overall thoughts on the situation? And as always, hope you all think a positive, test negative. Hope you all have an amazing day. Stay safe. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. So, peace. Fearless.